For swimming, we confine ourselves to rivers and creeks with occasional visits to the beaches. Now we have tremendous lakes, we have municipal pools, we have club and neighborhood pools, we have private resident pools, and a new indoor pool at the local YMCA. For gymnasia, there were several band boxes, and I mean band boxes, small, drafty, cold, at the several high schools that we now have. Now we have indoor recreational facilities all over our geographical area. Speaking of gymnasiums, I'd like to digress just briefly. When the second phase of the building construction at Wilkes Community College was in the final stages of receiving approval from Washington, that is for federal funding, back in 1975, and that was only 12 years ago, a phone call came from HEW in Washington, and the caller wanted to know about the large area in the building we now know as a technical building. Was that area a gymnasium? Because gyms were not approved for federal funding. I informed the gentleman that the area was correctly classified as a physical activity area for adults. The funding was approved. So it's just a matter of what kind of sexy nomenclature we use to get the attention of people. For tennis courts in 1954, you could count them on one hand and wouldn't use all 5 fingers. Now they're everywhere. The latest complex is right here at Wilkes Community College. Right behind you is the most beautiful facility that one can imagine. Each community now in our 2 counties sport beautiful softball and baseball facilities, most of which are less than a decade old. We can go on and on with other facilities that are physical of nature, the racquetball courts, the golf courses, the all-weather tracks, the walking trails, the bowling arenas. Even our mall has become a workout center. We used to be only a spectator group, exercising our lungs at outstanding athletic performances and at some whistleblowers who needed glasses. Now, physical activity, and at that time the physical activity was from the parking lot to our seat, or from our seat for an occasional trip for a hot dog or a soft drink. Now, we go into more exotic kinds of activity. We were, and still are, a disciplined group. We grew up with discipline, all of us of our age, with chores to do, with many of our males and some females engaged in physical activities associated with the armed forces. We came through a major depression. We came through several recessions. We came through several wars, some hot, some cold. We are survivors. You look like survivors. And that means you affect good health practices. You look as if you feel better. And if you have that will to feel better, you can do something about it. Good health practices. And this thing we call wellness. It is being said, quote, we are a society that does not want to become old. I'm not too sure about that. The alternative does not please me one bit. Time is a valuable possession. Let's use it to the fullest. We have all these wonderful physical facilities. We have the will to do things. We are senior adults who are young adults with a little more age on us. We are the only group, by the way, who can remember when the only tanning parlor was the woodshed. I wish to congratulate you on being here. I wish you good luck in your physical pursuits, and may all of you win. Thank you very much.
Well, it's time for us to quit talking and get started. And the way we're going to symbolize that start is with the release of balloons. And Diane Harper, I think we ought to say a word about her. None of this kind of thing could happen without Diane Harper. Let's give her a big hand. And here come Lorene Harrell, Sarah Mills, Ethel Reeves, and Myrtle Williams. Did I get everybody? And Mrs. Brooks, Catherine Brooks. There we go. Now, what do we do? Just go 1, 2, 3, go?
1, 2, 3, go.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. There we go. Release. Let's everybody have a good day. Diane?
Hey there, how you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to now depart to the areas where our events are. Each one of you has an event sheet in his or her packet. And if you have any questions about where your event is to be held or what time, or if you have a conflict, please nab somebody with a shirt that says official on the back, or some of these gentlemen. I see a gentleman there in blue shorts, but anybody with official on the back can help you to locate your field area. Now, I talked with Wanda Brooks concerning some transportation, because I know that one of our areas is a little bit distant, and you can see it behind the tennis courts, and that's where a lot of the activity is going to take place this morning. The softball throw, the horseshoes, the football, the archery, all of those are going to take place. Now, there is a walking path down that way, and if you'd like to depart in that direction, you can follow the path from the Rose Garden, and there's a gentleman in blue pants right over there by the name of Gary Johnson, and if you'd like to follow him, he's headed that direction. If you feel you will need a ride, please congregate on the sidewalk, and we'll make every effort to get you a ride out to that area. Thank you so much, and have a good day.
Scared up a little bit.
Hold on just a minute. Boy, something to knock them down with.
Have they all gone back on the dam? Have they all gone in this direction? Has everybody gone?
I think so. We may have a couple
What about Foster Ridge? You know anything about that?
This is where most of the events will take place. As you see the participants gathering in the field where the tennis competition will take place later today.
One game match. One game match.
These are the horseshoe pitchers.
Round 3, it says.
Don't never give up, just give out. I need my walk people, ain't got it.
That is straight stretch.
Derek?
Hey! Did you? Well, maybe you're over here.
done this in so long.
I ain't done yours. You ain't got no reason.
No, I was just practicing. Practice a few weeks.
Beside the stage.
This is the softball throw, where they are also getting ready for the competition.
You're after the ball.
I'm catching the run, past the run.
That's a long How far can you throw it? Do I need to get down here at the end of the tape?
No.
That boy Van.
Edna Haynes.
Good throw.
Edna Haynes off here. Edna Haynes here.
Right, wait a minute, wait. Bruce, line it right up on the tape. I don't.
Go ahead. I'll get it.
Catch it.
Somebody else is supposed to.
Grace Trout.
I guess I'm trying.
Okay. All right.
Ruby Royal. Okay, you just go on up there right at
I guess this so well.
I think so. I don't see nobody measure these things. Is that all for that, Mary? Oh, I get it. All right. I think it's the warm-up through, sir. We're going to start measuring here.
They're still warming up here. They'll begin to measure the throws in a few minutes.
All I didn't do is skip that one.
You pull a joint out of the socket. Yeah, you throw it. Look at that, fumble one.
Now they're starting to measure.
That's good.
Wasn't up to you. Just either way, you get the furthest, closest, that's all. Oh, you wind on that. Anybody else want to throw one? All right, lady, you go back to back.
Okay, swing on.
Oh, she's throwing overhand.
Good throw. Okay. There you go. Like that consistency. That's better. Whoa, glad you not.
What's going to slip?